They have room over there? Where's the Gary? You guys want some more food? Bring it over. This is the table back there. Oh, you're eating back there? Hey, man. No, we got these here. There we go, Mark. I'm looking around as I'm reading it, I'm like, I need to tuck something under my shirt. I can't eat without. Yeah, you have to put it right there. For a kid, right? Yeah, I think you said the same.
This is just a test. We're going to get started at 7:30, but we're just testing the microphone. Can you hear me?
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. You ain't got to touch it. Turn it on. It's already on, ready to go.
Okay. All right, great.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
Rebecca asked me to do that, so just communicate that it's done.
Got it. Thank you. 3 minutes. If anyone want to go, last call to the bar before we get started. Thank you. Oh, we need to go just a little bit higher. Perfect. Thank you.
We don't have those here.
Hi, tell us your name and where you're from. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this year's annual Employee Awards Night. Yeah, good. this room have spent many nights over the last year. Well, I'd say the majority of the people, raise your hand if you've been on a Windows 10 upgrade. And raise your hand if you spent a lot of nights in a Windows 10 upgrade. Yeah, so DHA, JCOM both had to go through that. You've had a lot of late nights this year. Those were all for the customer. Tonight is yours. We'd like you to enjoy yourself, have a great time. We're gonna give some awards out tonight. Is there a raffle, Marissa? There's no raffle tonight. Sorry, I just disappointed everybody. I do want to let you know that the folks in Colorado were hit by a bomb cyclone, so they're not online with us this evening, but many of them are dialed in and sending me inappropriate messages about what's going on here. So you'll enjoy it. Please do whatever you're going to do in front of the camera so they can see it too. We have a pretty long, I wouldn't say long, we have a pretty full program to get through tonight, so let's just get started. Marissa,
Yep.
what's first?
First, Rick.
Okay, so do we have a, where's the agenda? So I can call it the weekend?
Hey, Marissa, San Antonio can't hear you.
San Antonio can't hear?
Well, that's tequila.
I said all I hear is music.
San Antonio, can you hear me now?
That would be enough. They're like, who's that?
It's pretty hard to tell. So for our first award this evening, Rick Sears will be presenting the Newcomer of the Year Award.
Thanks, Tony. Hopefully they can hear us out there. Should I go ahead and start? Okay. Okay, great. So Newcomer Year Award is presented to the exemplary employee in his or her first year in the Tough Life. The nominees are Dean Lashway, Hussein Banyamat, Michael Gutierrez, Miguel Ventureas, Monica Seymour. And the winner is, Tony, you should tell us. You know what this is, right? Suspense, the suspense. Hussein Banyamat. Congratulations.
For him? Come on, no. How many people here have either met or know Shannon Whitney?
Where'd it go?
All right, put your hands down. Put your hands up if you don't know Shannon. One person in the back. Okay, we're gonna send Shannon back there to introduce herself. Shannon is the Swiss Army knife of finance directors. Her team not only pays us, pays our payrolls, keeps our books straight, and keeps most of corporate in line. But I know they've gone down to JCOM to help with the data center move. Shannon is she's our photographer this evening. She's also apparently an outstanding travel agent. So if you're looking for good travel, Shannon is your person. And next is Fern Ward to present the Quality Award.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm very pleased to present this award because it's a new award this year. And we have it thanks to Pam Donaldson, who actually left us. And come on, stand up, Pam. Come on. Pam did leave leave us, and we're sad about that, but she went to a good place to stretch her wings, but she left us, I think, a really nice legacy, which is the Quality Award. And this award recognizes an individual who goes above and beyond on a regular basis to implement quality beyond their normal job duties. The nominees in this category are Christina Coakley, Callie Nally, Michael Beck, Miguel Morales, and Sam Thomas. And the award in this category, this year, this inaugural year, we actually have 2 winners in this category this year, because I was a sponsor for this category award, and it was some kind of hot and heavy debating. And we realized when we came to the end of it that there were really 2 very deserving people. The first person is Christina Coakley. And our second award winner in this category is Callie Nally from Colorado. We know that Kelly is in Colorado, so of course she won't be coming up here, but she'll hear our thoughts. Thank you.
Kelly will be picking up her award after the spring. And next is our Client Service Award presented by Phil Vincent. Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil here. The Client Service Award is to recognize an outstanding employee for delivering exceptional service to our clients and serving as a role model for others to follow. And the nominees are Dean Lashway, Deanna Harrison, Kevin Kraft, another Kevin that goes by the name of Hilton, Kevin Hilton, Mel Kamu Getahun, and Peace Managwu. Tonight's results have been tallied by PricewaterhouseCoopers. And the Client Service Award goes to, wow, is this official? Kevin Kraft. All right.
Look at this. Nice. So this afternoon or this evening, I was selected to present the Culture Award, and I'm really excited about this. Since some of you know, this is my first year with the company, and culture was part of this organization. That's why I wanted to come here. So I get really excited to announce the Culture Award, which recognizes an individual for exhibiting our culture and our values every day. The nominees are an individual who goes by one name, Seta. Kayvon Smith. And Rebecca Flanagan. Unlike Bill's, this is not PricewaterhouseCoopers. This is by Marissa. And it's folded a lot. Okay. Drum roll, please. What a compliant audience. Kayvon Smith.
Good evening. I'm here to nominate the Impact Award, which recognizes an employee for an impactful accomplishment. There's a lot of people here. The only other person at the company who goes by one name, Typhoon. CC Sword, clearly good choice. Eric Torres, Henry Tan Chung, Kevin Lee, Tia McCoy, I haven't seen tonight, but she's good. Mike Morse, Miguel Morales, yes sir, Moises Gonzalez, I thought I saw you there. Rebecca Flanagan, Jen, Sharon Montano, and Stephanie Casanova. All right, I'm gonna let you guys know there are two winners, so don't get upset if you're not called first. This is like behind me. The first award is Kevin Lee. For how long? How long?
No, it's for the second winner.
Pause, please. We're moving Kevin to the side. He's like an object. It's a prop. Kevin is a prop while we announce the other winner here. You have the envelope? Interesting. And the second award is Rebecca Flanagan.
No, we moved it. We moved it. Oh, we moved it. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. So yeah, we had some difficulties at the last town hall because my voice doesn't project as well as, Antonio Jones and Aurora. So I'm glad I have a mic tonight. All right, so I'm Savani Mann. I'm here to present the Team Excellence Award. This award is presented to a team that has significantly impacted a program or the business at large. Teams can be either from a functional area or a specific group of individuals brought together for a particular project or endeavor. The nominees are DHA Aurora Engineering Team, DHA Aurora Desk Side and Asset Team, DHA Aurora MMSO Desk Side Team. Aurora's killing it. So. DHA Lincoln Center IT Team, DHA PMO Team, DHA Video Network Center Bridge Team, DHA Video Network Center Whole Team, JCON Application Development Team, Program Assurance Dashboard Development Team, and last but not least, the Web TRICARE Team. Okay. And the winner is the DHA Aurora Engineering Team. This team consists of Larry Gombos, Randy Stoffel, Brad Green, Rick Bridges, and Blaine Tway. Thank you.
It's me. Who needs a mic, right? You guys can hear me, right? I mean, I can. All right, guys. So today, hello. There's no mic. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Come on, guys. So hard on me. Timesheet failure check. No, just kidding. I'm really excited today. Today I get to present the Leadership Award to an exceptional leader who serves as a coach and mentor to the employees and is respected by partners, clients, and employees alike. The nominees are Darlene! I got Kelly. I got Kevin Kraft, Lee Goldstein, Robert Crane, Sharon Montano, and Hussein Benamon. All right. Some great leaders here, guys. And the winner is drum roll, yes. And the winner is Darlene! And I don't see a reaction. Darlene! Yay! Yes, you are winning, Darlene! Yes! You are it! Look at the camera! Thank you! Woo! I'm so excited. Congratulations, Darlene.
Okay. Okay, next is a big one. The next award is the Outstanding Employee of the the Outstanding Employee of the Year. This award recognizes an employee who has demonstrated remarkable achievements. With this award, we recognize a peer who truly sets a standard for excellence and serves as a role model of the Intellidyne way. Unlike Phil, who had Price Waterhouse audit the results, and Dave, who really didn't do much of anything except stick it in his pocket. This envelope was sealed hermetically in a mayonnaise jar, guarded by a pack of wild dogs trained by Elmar Kruger in the wilds of Texas.
Somebody's got to do the hard work.
That's right. And the nominees are Amanda Fan, Cecilio O'Mahara, C.C. Sword, Eric DeMarco, Kevin Alvey, and Rebecca Flanagan. Bet you haven't seen this one before. And the winner is C.C. Sword.
First of all, I really am honestly just humbled to be in like such great company. I've worked with all of these people for the most part, very frequently, and just be nominated really is very humbling. So my time here at Intellidyne, I think it's the first company I've ever really worked for that embraces sort of your whole person and being a military spouse and being able to help and work with so many really wonderful people. That I just am very grateful. So thank you so much.
Mine's gonna take a while. Okay. Good to see everybody. We're gonna do I call the Service Excellence Award. This is an award that Tony let me build from day one when I got here in 2014. And we like to look at this as, we get to take a look at everybody who's been nominated for all of the different positions, all the different awards. Then we get a chance to just say, okay, who's been doing an awful lot of things that got them nominated for numerous awards? And also, what are their clients saying about them? We get kudos all the time, but there's certain groups that get kudos an awful lot. So what we're going to talk about today is this Client Service Award, Service Excellence Award. First of all, I decided this year that I was going to do something a little different. So I asked Kayvon and Sam a little project for me, which lasted about 3 months, to build a coin. It's a special coin that I'm going to be giving out. So all of the past winners of my award, if you remember who you are, would you please come forward? So that's Elmar Dubois, I saw you here. Kevin Hilton is not here. James Belt, Jenny, Sam. Elmar, would you do me the favor of handing these out to the people? And then you can, if you open one, let's take a look at it. What I decided to do is, in the Navy, we have a signal. There's 2 signals that we really look for. The first one is, for those of you who are in the Navy, Echo X-ray 3 TAC 3. That means exercise over, which means you can relax a little bit. But then you look for this next signal that comes out, and it's a Bravo Zulu. Bravo Zulu means well done. So we look for all of those folks who we believe have met that standard. This is well done. So on the coin, it's going to have the picture of the two signal flags, Bravo and Zulu flag. plus well done, service excellence, the year and their name on the back. So I've given it to these folks here for their past wins. It's got a little case that they're also going to be able to display it in. I hope they display it proudly. But so from this point forward, we're going to call this kind of the Bravo Zulu Award. Neither of the people that we're about to give awards to are going to be here, so you all can have a seat. Yeah, it opens up, you can pull it out, take a look. Thank you. Oh, picture, got it. Thank you. You bet. The two award winners this year, you can't read enough of the kudos that they received. Both of them, none of them happen to work in this particular area, so they're not going to be here tonight, but you'll know their names because you saw their names already in numerous nominations. The two people that are going to be awarded tonight are Sharon Montano. I'll read a very brief description of what was told about her for this award. Sharon's the NSS Desk Side Team Manager in Aurora. The past year has been very chaotic and challenging as she and her team faced down daunting challenges in response to ongoing building renovation, which has required staged displacement of more than 300 users. This required careful coordination with the Government Facilities Office, asset management, network engineers, department heads of various offices involved in the move. Most end users could only endure minimal downtime to not interrupt their business operations. Sharon organized and led her team through the successful completion of all user moves and received recognition and compliments from ranking government personnel on site for how quickly and smoothly the moves were performed. She's constantly busy supporting our customers, yet never rattled. She's patient, independently capable, and knows how to ensure the highest levels of service delivery. In addition, she's managed her team to be a cohesive, committed unit capable of upholding Teledyne's above and beyond culture. Not a week goes by where a customer doesn't take the time to recognize her or the great work that her team does, and Tony and I can attest to that because we read the emails. So Sharon, thank you very much. And our second nominee is basically a newcomer, who was also nominated for the Client Service Award as well as the Newcomer Award, and it's Dean Lashway. And Dean, show us your haircut. Looks a lot like mine, I think. There it is. I asked Elmar to give me a couple words about Dean, and it kind of boils down to this. Dean's been a rising star, from being one of the most junior team members on the North Beach team to becoming one of the most respected and appreciated. He's always looking out for his teammates and jumping in to volunteer as needed. He's known for ensuring the desk side team continues to run smoothly, even when the team is down a staff member. His government lead calls Dean her go-to guy that can be counted upon reliably to complete any task she gives him or asks him to lead. Dean has even taken it upon himself to mentor the more junior techs on the team as he's increased his skill set. He's dedicated, shows commitment to the client, his team, and Teledyne every day. Thank you, Dean.
I'm Rob Gray, for those of you who don't know me. I've been around a lot in the last couple of years, but I appreciate y'all allowing me to focus on my family. I'm pleased to present the Founders Award. A little bit of background on the award. It's an opportunity to reach down into the organization after all the other awards and find someone who's sort of your special operator, if you will, operating behind the scenes, making things happen that not everyone sees or gets to appreciate. So I will turn to the write-up. Founders Award this year is going to Kevin Balvey on the web team. Kevin has thrived in the past year and made immense contributions to Intellidyne, has been a walking example of what it means to go above and beyond. As the user experience UX lead on the DHA web team, Kevin continually exceeds our customer expectations. Most importantly, his work was recognized by our section chief, Lieutenant Commander Alistair McLean, who also sat on the evaluation board for the recompete we just won on the web team. Congratulations, by the way, that's a big deal.
Web team in the back there, web team made it happen.
Again, the fun bunch, as I used to call them. You guys still have the foosball tables and all that stuff?
No, we look a little bit more serious these days.
After witnessing Kevin analyze, architect, design, and suggest user experience improvements on the enterprise SharePort platform, Launchpad, Lieutenant Commander McLean remarked, "I wish I had more of him." Kevin was then invited by our customer to be part of the MHS submission portal design team, where he received similar praise. In addition to being involved in every project of the DHA web team, Kevin serves as the site lead at the Falls Church office. He often works overtime to help out his teammates, submit star awards, or advance annual initiatives. Kevin had provided significant input on the UX of the new Intellidyne corporate site and has performed user experience audits on the websites of some of our partners. He contributed to the winning web proposal, participated in the leadership offsite, is a member of the military resource group, collected donations for deployed troops, attended the Word Usability Day conference for UXPA, as well as the UX Systems Symposium, and has received several star awards. Congratulations again to you, Kevin.
Okay. Everybody keeps turning this off. Just a couple of thoughts before we get to this. The last award is the CEO's award. There's also the anniversary awards that are coming up. I've had some interesting experiences in my 8 years here in Teledyne. When I first got here, I had just come from spending about 5 years as a management consultant, helping other companies get better. And I've often heard many CEOs say that our people are what make us different. And every time I heard that for the last 30 years, I would laugh. And you know why? Because I thought they were full of it. Everybody has the same people. For example, if we, because we're in Teledyne and pretty good at what we do, knock the crap out of Mantech, take a contract away, those Mantech people become our people. So everybody has the same people. So that can't be what makes you different. I have to tell you, 8 years later, that was stupid. That was wrong. We are what makes us different. It amazes me every day I come to work and hear the stories and get the emails. I'm going to tell you a little story about the JCON people. I like that first, the JCON people. That's kind of like, don't sit at the JCON table. I happened to have what I thought was a regularly scheduled meeting with the deputy CIO at DOJ just before the shutdown. And in the course of our conversation, he mentioned to me that because government employees would get back pay and contractors don't, and because he valued the team so highly at JCOM, that he was gonna put as many of his people on furlough as possible, so that as many of us would not be impacted. Little did he know it would be 5 weeks, and how much friction and chaos that would cause for his own staff. And then about 3 weeks into the shutdown, I got an email from the contracting officer, and I think the deputy CIO was on the copy. And it said, we're in receipt of your invoice. And we know that the government is shut down, but because of the way you treat your people, we're gonna go ahead and process this without all the regular bells and whistles. We don't know if you'll get paid, but we're gonna process it. And thank you for the way you treat your employees. Now, we didn't tell the government we were doing anything special. I guess you guys did. So thank you for that. But that's one example of a customer, and I've had many. I've had customers send me direct emails about individual employees doing some extraordinary things. So I guess the people really do make the difference. And I used to measure, I've had this conversation with some of the executives, I used to measure town halls by surveys, and how many people asked a question, how many people said it was a good town hall, how many people showed up and didn't fall asleep. You know how I measure my town halls now? Where's HR gonna get in trouble? By the number of hugs I get at the end of it. That is not your father's government contracting. This place is really different, and you guys are the ones who make it different. Where's Dubois? Dubois, stand up. Is anyone exemplified? And so Dubois, how long have you been here? 18 years. Kelly, stand up. There's really no difference between these two guys. 18 years, 1 year, 2 years, 1.5 years. Go ahead and sit down. Cut from the same cloth, and I can say that about almost everyone in this room. The people I can't say it about is because I don't know you well enough yet. The operative word is yet. Our measures tend to be a lot more qualitative than quantitative recently, because our quantitative measures are doing pretty well. They were so well that this year we shared some of the profit back with you because we overachieved our goals. And that is a direct circumstance that was created by you. Each of you as individuals represents us all collectively. And every one of you, every one, I can't tell you that I've gotten a complaint from a customer in the last 12 months, because I haven't. But I've had 3 dozen emails, phone calls, conversations about why Teledyne is different. And so now I drink the Kool-Aid. And people really are the difference. So in thinking about the CEO award, which if you're not that familiar with it, I conceived it because I wanted to spend some time and think and look about who on the staff really exemplified all phases of our game. It's not just about what happens at headquarters. In fact, it's rarely about what happens at headquarters. It's not just about what happens in a contract. It's not just about delivering great service. It's about looking out for each other. It's about looking out for the customer. It's about making hard decisions, having courage to deliver bad news when the bad news is required. Every phase of the game. From the, I'll hold my nose and pretend I'm in BD so I can move the ball forward, to the, I'll hold my nose and put up with this guy and make him happy for the next 3 months until his replacement. But year after year, for the better part of a decade, I have continued to be amazed by the quality of support, quality of not just support for customers, not just support for the company, but support for each other. I can't tell you the last time somebody came in my office and said, I need something. But I can tell you the last 5 people who came in and said, so-and-so needs something, advocating for each other, is pretty amazing. So the CEO award to me is a pretty big deal. And I conceived it to send one message, that this is someone who exemplifies what all of the elements of being great at Teledyne mean. customers love them, peers love them, the friends love them. Elmar probably hates them, but that's just Elmar. He was in the beginning. And it was tough this year. I don't do this alone. I cast a very wide net. Everyone at this table, almost everyone at corporate, the program managers, we're constantly asking the question, who is the person? Who is the person? This year it was who were the people, but there can only be one. So this person has thrived in the past year and made immense contributions to Intellidyne and has been a walking example of what it means to go above and beyond. As the user experience lead in DHA web team, oh, this is you. Where's mine? Kevin Elby! He made it! I knew it wasn't Kevin because I told you before. I knew who won. Once a week now. This person has become the de facto expert to clients on anything security. They often get stopped in the hallways to provide expertise on all kinds of security-related questions. And I really should have put my glasses on when I picked this up. But the most common refrain on the floor when a customer has a need is the following sentence. I need Eric DeMarco. Eric has created more efficient security requirements and is always looking for ways to streamline routine items and come up with solutions. He's one of the more well-rounded technical personnel with an ability to understand the bigger picture and strategize on delivery of information. He sets a great example for our culture. He's works hard, operates with integrity, and helps his colleagues and ensures that we deliver quality work. Kevin, come on up. Come on, Savani. Come on, Kevin. No Kevin in that.
I was going to take an opportunity real quickly just to speak. I think Cece probably did a better job than I could do. But I do want to say I work in management. I can't do anything without the support of my team, so I have to thank my team. I have to thank a lot of program managers for the support that they give me because I can't balance everything, all the different projects that we have to deal with day to day. I really appreciate the work that everyone else puts in. It really is about everyone else on the team who really comes together to provide the support that the entire company needs in order to accomplish the mission, right? There's a lot that I try to do day to day. I work really, really hard, but I would not be successful without my team, without the operations team, and without the support staff that we have over on the corporate side as well. So I just had to take an opportunity. I'm not going to make a big long speech or say anything else. I just want to make sure that I recognize, let everybody else know that this award is your award too, and thank you very much.
We haven't been prepared for that. I'm not prepared for that. You might get. You need to do it. But I can have Rob stand up here.
If I seem a little distracted, it's because my mom keeps butt dialing me like 60 times in the last hour. So if you see my pocket light up, it's not me. All right. Okay, so now we're on to the 15-year anniversary employees. There are 3 this year who've hit that mark. The first is Chris Anderson. Chris, come on up. Chris works in our Aurora, Colorado office. He's with us today. Elmar Kruger. Come on up. Everybody knows Elmar.
John Train, who's in San Diego and wasn't able to make it.
Nobody likes John anyway.
Elmore and Chris are meant a few words.
You're all
You're almost as tall as Rob, Terry. Kayvon, come here, I want to stand on your shoulder. I think Rob needs to kneel down.
We're almost done with the program, but the last of the awards is the Culture Video Contest. Back in November, we put out a contest for employees to create a video on our culture. Whether it's our culture, our values, our principles, or why they love Intelliline. And we had 3 fantastic and very unique submissions. The first submission was Adil Raja from JCon. The second was a group submission out of Colorado. It is Sharon Montano, Alex Fedorov, Mikhail Padron, Josh Matson, and Antonio Jones. And the third submission was Gary Simpson, who is right here. One of the exciting things about this award is that we turned it over to you to vote. And we put it out there on SurveyMonkey, and employees voted for the winner of this contest. So the winner is Gary Simpson.
Right, that's good. That's good. That's talent. That's pure talent. Sure. You don't, not if you don't want to.
Tony? Tony?
Okay, we're almost at the end, and then you can continue the party. Just some thank yous to Ed, Fern, and Rick, who were the executive sponsors. That is a challenging job, especially with so many quality submissions. To the judging committee, the former winners and EAC members, thank you for your time. The VTC team, where you at? John, Rebecca, Laura, Todd, Antonio Jones, Gary Simpson, Lavelle, Henry, Phil Wu, Darlene, where you at, Darlene? Wave, wave, Darlene. There we go. Okay, now jump up and down, jump up and down. Roland Sanchez and Jacob, I'm sorry, Cabillo. Additional support from Stephanie Casanova. Stephanie, react. Stephanie is another one of those quiet ones who's really working hard. Amy Grimsley and Savani, who gave a tremendous amount of time to this. Thank you all. This night is your night. Enjoy it. Have a great time. Be safe. And be on time for work tomorrow. Good night, everyone. I love you too, Pumpkin. Good seeing you with the team. Come on, Tom, we gotta get the
You can just step on his toes. What, just like the Moffat House?